Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? It is 6:30 Central Time here in Oklahoma. Just going to wait until we get a couple more people on. I'm actually wanting to see if some more people are going to jump on. We have a couple of people that are here. Thank you all for joining me right now at 6:30 Central Time. I'm actually live on Facebook and Instagram. So if you see me kind of looking back and forth, I'm trying to navigate two screens. So, hey, Mr. Kevin Ross, thank you for joining this evening. I know you probably could be doing anything else, but thank you for joining. I appreciate that, for taking a few minutes to join in. Thank you, Leanne and Mario. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I'm going to wait till a couple of more people come on, and then I'm actually going to get started. I don't want to keep you out for a very long time, but I do want to make sure that I share this information in regards to leveraging your networks. So again, thank you all for joining. Thank you for being here on this cold spring day, which is kind of an oxymoron because it's supposed to be like 70 degrees. Not, it is like in the 40s. Yesterday, we actually had some snow and an earthquake. And yeah, it was not cool at all. So, but like I said, just wanted to come on and jump on this evening for a few minutes and just share some information with you all. Again, I'm just going to wait maybe a couple of seconds, 30 seconds more, 45 seconds, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully you have some paper where you can take some notes, take some notes, and hopefully this information, I know this information will definitely help you in knowing how to leverage your networks. Okay, so I'm going to wait a couple more seconds. How's everybody doing today? Give me some hands up, some waves. Some hey, how you doing? Some heys. Tell me where you are from. Tell me where you're typing in from, what you're doing. Just give me some interaction here. And it may be a little delay depending on the setup of the connection. So just share with me what you're doing right now. Okay, nobody wants to share. All right, thanks. Okay, I see some thumbs up now. I see some thumbs up and appreciate that. Hey, Mr. Harris and Miss Marsha, thank you all for joining. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I was just asking the question just about where you were, where you're calling from. Hey, Leanne, I miss you, girl. Where you calling from? What are you doing right now? What are you doing at this particular moment besides listening to me? Are you drinking some coffee? Are you eating some pie? What are you doing? Are you driving down the street? Are you just whatever you want to share? I'm just asking. Leanne, you said you're riding in your car. Okay, that's what all I was saying. Miss Raven, thank you, Raven. Okay, doing a to-do list for tomorrow. Okay, probably some coaching or something like that you got going on. All righty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we are talking about leveraging your networks. And when you think of the word networks, this is a very, very kind of touchy topic. But first of all, just to introduce myself, I'm Luana Harris, and I am a corporate trainer, developmental instructor, a facilitator, and I do all of that. And what I do is I enlighten, encourage, and empower others to live to their fullest potential. And I do that through training, through education, and delivering content that will help you enhance your professional and your personal development, whether that's just, in your workplace, in the organization, in your church, as a leader. That's exactly what I do. So when I look to the side, I am looking at some notes because I want to make sure that I'm giving you all of the information that I wanted to relate to you all. So as you saw on the post, there is a book by Dr. Avis Jones DeWeaver, and it is about how exceptional Black women lead. This particular book is not necessarily, it's for Black women. However, I would definitely love to share this book with you all. So as you are commenting today on this evening, share this and you will get a chance to win that book. And I will definitely send it to you personally. So share it. You're already here, so that's the first thing you had to do. You had to come on. Not to mention you have to comment, because I want this to be very interactive. I want this to be not just me giving you information, but I also want you to ask questions. I also want you to just, throw some answers out there. I want you to do that as well. And I want you to share it. So you have to do those three things. You're here, all of us, you're here already. Comment and be interactive and share the video. So that will give you a chance to win the book that I posted, How Exceptional Black Women Lead. Okay. So again, thank you all for joining. I will say that and give reference to the information that I am sharing on this evening, that the information I will reference the Harvard Business Review. A lot of their information is very good. So if you ever get a chance to read any of their articles, or if you get a chance to read any of their the information that they have out there, is very knowledgeable in regards to business, in regards to money, and in regards to a lot of different topics. So I will reference. I want to make sure that I reference the information that I do get is tonight from Harvard Business Review. So going back to my initial question, when you think of the word networking, so what comes to mind, or what emotions come to mind when you think of the word networking? Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't do this? Or do you feel nervous? What are those emotions that you are sharing, or that you want to share when you hear the word networking? Some people say, you know what, I am really excited. I love networking. I love going out and just, talking to people and all of this good stuff. And then other people are like, you know what, it makes my underarms sweat. It makes my underarms drip. My hands get all sweaty, and I don't like doing this. So when you hear the word networking, what comes to mind when you hear that, or when you say, you know what, I have to go network? So Leanne said, a little nervous, but it's a chance to meet people. Zachary said, people, I'm excited. Yeah, because you love to talk to people. Absolutely. So sometimes, it makes people nervous. And then sometimes it's like, you know what, this is just part of who I am. I love doing it, and it's okay. And I'm okay with that. And so, yeah, some people get very, very excited in regards to networking. Me personally, I love networking. My challenging piece is maintaining the network. So I have to be very strategic in how I do that. And so this is where I come in and give you some of the ways that I've been able to do that. So when you are networking, just want to make sure that the purpose of networking is to build support. You can build your support your support team, through the people that you meet. And not to mention, there are times when you really need some feedback. You need feedback on whatever project you are you're trying to complete. You need feedback on a business that you're trying to start. You need feedback. And so building your network definitely increases that feedback. But you also have to be open to feedback. Now, that's a whole different topic for a training session, being open to feedback. But it also gives you insight on different knowledge pieces and different areas of knowledge that you may not be aware of. So it gives you insight. Not to mention, it increases your basket of resources. So when you are networking with the right people, it's building that network of resources that you'll be able to pull from, so it will be able to help you. And also, again, it builds that information and that knowledge base, which is very important, because that's what you want to do. Not to mention, it can also it helps you to create those long-lasting relationships that have to definitely be created over time. These are your sponsors, these are your advisors, these are your mentors. These are people that will be able to help you throughout your professional and your personal journey, your leadership journey. So things I want to talk about tonight, there are three forms of networks. So there's operational, there's personal and professional. And then there's also strategic. So when you are looking at operational, this is your networks that help you to maintain your current responsibility. So for example, if you are in a leadership position, or if you are in a position where you are needing help, or you lack different skills or different ideas, then you connect with someone that will help you maintain your current responsibility. This is where you are trying to get things done. You have to get a project done, and you lack the capacity to finish this based off of things that you don't have. So you need someone to fill in that skill, because it's not what you don't have that. And so this is where you look for someone who is operational. This is your operational network. Who can you connect with to help you get this project done, get things done. Your second is a personal and a professional development. So this is a part of your network where you are connected with someone to primarily enhance your personal development. So they can provide you with referrals. So for example, if you are trying to get a certification in a particular field, or you are trying to get a certification for your job, or you're trying to get some more information about your professional development, then this is where you go to your personal and your professional network. These are the people that will give you referrals. These are the people that will give you useful information. And these are the people that say, hey, I need you to contact this person because this person can help you, or this person can give you information, or this person can tell you exactly where to go. So number one, you have your operational network. And then number two, you have your personal and your professional networks. Again, these are the people that will enhance your personal and your professional development. And then number three, you have your strategic network. This is very important, because this is when you need someone to help you strategize for your future, or for the future of the company, or for the future of your organization. So this may look like someone who can come in at a strategy meeting and look at, you know what, this is someone that I need to connect with, that's going to help me strategize and get my company to the next level, because I don't know how to do that. And so this is someone that is very, that may think outside the box, that you are very strategic in connecting with, because this person is going to take you to the next level. So you have three different forms of network. You have your operational, and these are the people that are going to help you maintain your current responsibility based off of the lack that you have for a particular project. Then you have your personal and your professional development. This is someone who is going to enhance you in your information in regards to creating referrals, or enhancing your personal development. And then number three, a strategic network. someone to help you strategize to get your company or your business to go to the next level. And so these are 3 different networks that you really have to be intentional about when you're building your network. And y'all catch this for real. Networking, building your networks does not happen overnight. I want somebody to type that in, say it to yourself, repeat it to yourself. Networks or building a network does not happen overnight. Okay, so what does that mean? First of all, when you are, I get the question sometimes, well, where do I go? How do I network with different people? Well, you can go to different professional clubs. You can go to different interest meetings. You can go through different, where people have the same type of interest that you do. There are all kinds of ways that you can network, but it will take you getting out of your box and having faith and confidence in yourself to go and talk to other people. Now, everybody is not an extrovert. I get that. Everybody is not the type of person to go and connect with somebody and just to say, you know what, hey, I want to connect with you. Everybody's not like that. However, this is what you have to do to build your network. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Absolutely. But if you do it the right way, it will be beneficial, not just for you, but for the other person. Because keep this in mind, when you are networking with someone, it is not a one-way street. It is not where you are just receiving from this person. You're receiving resources, you're receiving skills, you're receiving all of this information. It is not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. So when you connect with someone, one of the ways that you can maintain that network is to say, you know what, hey, how can I serve you? When I meet people on LinkedIn, or when I connect, or when I send invitations out to connect with people on LinkedIn or any type of social media, anything, I always say, first and foremost, thank you for accepting my invitation. And how can I serve you? Because that's one of the things. It's not a one-way street. It's two ways, goes back and forth. Also, you want to make sure that when you're networking, you don't want to just all of a sudden just go out and just give your card to people. You just want to just say, hey, this is who I am. Hi, I'm Lawana Harrison. This is my card. No, you want to make sure that there is some type of foundation that you all are connected on, whether that's kids, whether that's, hey, what do you like to eat? Maybe you all, or if you are at another town or another city, where are you from? Maybe you all went to the same college. So find a common ground so you'll be able to just to connect with someone. Go where you need the people. For example, if you need somebody to fund your business, go where people are funding money or funding. If you need someone to be a business partner, we'll go to those places that share with those people that share the same interests. That's where you're going to find the people that you need. You have to step out of the box. When you are wanting to learn something specific, go to those places where they are giving that information, where they are teaching that information, where they are sharing that information, and connect with the people that are there. You have to be intentional about that. But I want you to make sure that you do this too. And this is a key point. Be professionally authentic. Be professionally authentic. We always hear about being authentic and being yourself and being, just being who you are, but be professionally authentic. That is the important piece. Also making sure that, you always tell people, I look forward to serving you. I look forward to how can I help? Because again, it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And again, don't be afraid to ask questions of the people that you're connecting with. This is something that you can do to maintain. If you think of questions that you want to ask and want to help, you want them to help you with, or need them to help you with. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get out of your box and ask those hard questions, ask those difficult questions, those challenging questions that you really need answers to. That's how you build your network. And then, follow up with an email, follow up with a phone call, follow up. making sure that they remember, because when you meet people, you meet, at a conference, you meet hundreds of people, but you want to make sure that you stand out and that you are memorable. And so when you connect with someone or when you network with them, thank them for, I thank you for your time at the leadership conference that we had in Atlanta, Georgia in May, yesterday or this weekend. Be very specific in doing that. Be very strategic in how you do that. Follow up with an email, phone call. If it's possible to do in person, do it in person. But of course, letting them know how you all met and what connected you all. So again, the three different networks, the three forms of network. You have your operational, you have your personal, and you have your strategic. The key points I want you to leave with is that it doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. You make sure that you're building and maintaining the network, but it also should be a two-way street. It's not just one way. You want to be able to serve someone. And not to mention, you want to make sure that you follow up with them and let them know, I appreciate your time. This is how we met. And how can I serve? How can I serve you? What can I do to help you? Okay, so this is just pretty much the information that I had for you all for this evening in regards to leveraging your networks. So I hope that this was some type of information that you'll be able to take back, build your network. If you have questions, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here. I'm on Facebook under Lawana Bumpus Harris. I'm on Instagram. I am under at building.leaders on Instagram. I'm on what else? Oh my goodness, what's that? What else? Oh, I'm on Twitter. I don't use that as much, but I am on Twitter at Lawana H. And I think that's about it. I think that's it. But anyway, that's all the information I have for you all. If you have questions, please don't hesitate, again, to reach out to me. If you have a business or if you have a company or an organization where you need leadership training, you need any type of training that for your group, for your teams, for your churches, for your leadership team, I am here. That's what I do. And I love what I do. Enlighten, encourage, and empower others to activate and live to their fullest potential. I train, I educate, and I deliver content for professional and personal development. So thank you all for joining. I will choose somebody here that was very interactive and posted some comments to win the book that I talked about, How Exceptional Black Women Lead by Dr. Avis Jones DeWeaver. And again, I appreciate you all for showing up. Thank you. You all have an awesome, awesome rest of your Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.